I'm Jenny Shaw from the Youth Services Department at the Main Branch Library, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own robotic arm out of simple household materials. The first step, I'm going to explain the materials that you'll be needing for this project. You're going to need a piece of cardboard big enough to fit the size of your hand and slightly bigger for the extra space. An extra strip of cardboard that is about 1 inch in width, plastic straws, preferably with the bendy part, yarn, scissors and X-Acto knife or a box cutter, a hot glue gun, pencils and or markers. You'll start off by tracing the strip of your hand onto the surface of the cardboard all the way down past your wrist. With the help of an adult, use the scissors or X-Acto knife to cut the shape of the hand. Remember, always cut away from you and not towards. Be very careful with this step. You'll be using the extra strip of cardboard to fit around the palm of your hand. You can measure it accordingly and glue it to the back of your robotic arm. Now, use a pencil and ruler to draw the lines horizontally on each finger onto the cardboard hand. Draw lines on the hand and fingers as indicators to where we'll be gluing the pieces of straw. Add an X at the tip of each finger. This is where we'll glue the yarn to hold it in place. Using the edge of the ruler, bend each finger along the horizontal pencil marks and bend the fingers towards you. This will make it easier for each finger to bend naturally. Very carefully, use the scissors to cut the straws into several small pieces. Cut 4 pieces of straw into longer pieces. Glue the pieces of straw to the indicator marks that we had drawn earlier. Cut 5 long pieces of yarn, the length of which should be long enough to reach from the tip of each finger down towards the band glued around the base of the arm. Tie a large knot on one end of each piece of yarn and glue to the X mark at the tip of each finger. You can use extra pieces of straw to hold it in place. String the opposite end through each straw crease, including the ones in the palm. Finally, you tie a small loop at the end once you reach the bottom. The loop should fit around each of your fingers and should fit snugly but not too tightly. Beneath the second line on the thumb, create a small sized hole using an X-Acto knife. Again, adult help will be needed. Cut a small piece of straw and place it through the hole. Add smaller pieces to the backside, creating a path for the 5th and final piece of yarn will travel through. Same with the previous pieces, tie a knot and glue to the tip of the finger. The yarn should string through the small pieces onto the back and come out to the front. And finish it off with the loop at the bottom. Now that your robotic arm is built, it's time to test it out. If you struggle to create the loops that will fit around your fingers, you can use string or other materials to create the loop. If you feel that the fingers are not bending properly, or the back of your hand needs extra support, you can use 2 pieces of wooden craft sticks for the added support. I created an extra arm as comparison. And once I started to test it out, I noticed that the extra support really made a difference when bending the fingers. As always, just remember to have fun. Thank you for joining me today.